Hey guys, I'm Allison Burke, one of the account managers for the school broadcast program, and this is a crash course in live sports production. So you've scheduled your event, completed your site survey, and gotten a crew together. That's awesome. Now it's important to get them all on the same page. One effective way to do this is make and distribute a production guide. This will cover all of the particulars about the event, when to arrive, where to set up, and include a rundown of the broadcast. A rundown outlines what all crew members will be doing simultaneously to produce the broadcast. Think of it as the flow to your show. See what I did there? You've watched sports on TV before, right? All games tend to follow the same format, from a production standpoint, that is. Even though the outcome is undetermined, which, by the way, is what makes sports so great, the shows flow the same way. Before the start, you see a preview of the matchup discussing the visiting team, then the home team. You learn about the storylines, maybe discover the key players and coaches. During the game, it's all action and analysis, but referencing the storylines introduced earlier. Finally, at the end of the game, you get a recap. What happened, why, what was the end result? You can use the same flow and make it as simple or as detailed as you would like. So the first part of a rundown is the show open. Basically, talent welcomes the audience and introduces the matchup, while the camera does a wide pan of the venue, slowly. And then graphics puts a title card live on air so people can read the information as well. Then you move into game action. Talent calls the play-by-play and offers analysis while camera follows the ball. Be sure to follow the ball. And graphics updates the score bug to include the score, clock, period, and whatever else is necessary for that sport. In between periods, talent will recap what happened and why. The graphics person will put up an updated scoreboard. It's important to make sure you update that scoreboard before it goes live on air. And then the camera can just pull wide and film the entire venue, give sort of the ambiance of what's going on. Once your crew gets more experience, there's several ways you can add production value. For example, you could isolate and font head coaches or important players during the show open, discuss keys to the game, what does each team need to do to pull out a victory. You can start rolling video in between periods so there's not dead air time. And integrate stats via graphics or digital scout, or both. You can discuss the starting lineups and even support them with a graphic. Everyone likes to see their kid's name on air. Two of our veteran programs had a renewed rivalry matchup this year, and what they decided to do is film a pregame show on the field. It was awesome. They had talent from both schools participating, and it really elevated the excitement around the game. I was so proud of them the way they took the initiative to work together. My alma mater, by the way. So one of the mantras we have here as a network doing our own professional productions is do simple well. Don't add all the bells and whistles to a broadcast unless you're ready. All of this, creating a production guide and a rundown, is important in preparation for your broadcast. These tools will get your crew on the same page and help reduce errors. There's no such thing as a perfect show. Even the professionals make mistakes from time to time.
It's upside down.
What's the best way to word what you just said?
I skipped a line.
What's my line?
I'm gonna start over.
But this gives everyone a framework to do their jobs. Think of it as a jumping off point. Now go dive in.